that stupid shit. So, whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie.
The audacity of Will Smith right now? He's desperately trying to rewrite history and pretend like he and Diddy weren't thick as thieves for all those years. We're witnessing celebrities scrambling like never before to distance themselves from Diddy. And let me tell you something, CBS is in absolute panic mode trying to separate themselves from him. Hollywood is in complete chaos, darling. And get this, Will Smith is now attempting to convince everyone that his relationship with Diddy wasn't what we all saw with our own eyes. But wait, it gets even juicier. There are whispers circulating that he might be preparing to take legal action against anyone who dares to connect him to Diddy. Now, doesn't that make you wonder what Will's so terrified about? Is he actually telling us the truth, or is this just another classic case of celebrity gaslighting? Let me break this down for you because the tea is scorching hot. Before this whole Diddy drama exploded, everyone knew they were practically joined at the hip. Their friendship was so intense that people couldn't help but wonder if there was something more brewing beneath the surface, if you catch my drift. And honey, those gay rumors, they went through the roof when one of Diddy's former bodyguards decided to spill all the tea. According to this insider, these two weren't just casual friends, they were allegedly hitting up gay parties together and things were getting, shall we say, rather intimate. Talk about shocking revelations.
At a party before that they attended and you said the party was weird? Tell me about that.
I guess that's what Tupac was talking about, the Illuminati and shit. It's like Vivica Fox was with this big gay man. He was 6'9". They called him, his name 6'9". He had the red hair with big old booty and shit. Nobody was gay no more. What the f is going on here? It's just a lot of weird dude.
But hold on to your seats because there's more. Another one of Diddy's ex-bodyguards came out of nowhere and started throwing shade left and right. This one claimed Diddy was gay and had been involved in some very private, very intimate moments with a certain rapper. Now, while this bodyguard kept the rapper's identity under wraps, darling, you should have seen how the rumor mill started turning. The speculation was absolutely wild.
Puff and this artist run out the room naked. And the artist said, "You ain't want to come up in there? It was a lot of freaky shit going on."
Now let me remind you of something crucial. Will Smith wasn't just your average Hollywood superstar. This man had a phenomenal rap career that earned him 4 Grammy Awards in rap categories. So when Diddy's former bodyguard dropped that bombshell about Diddy getting cozy with a rapper, honey, people started connecting those dots faster than you can say scandal. Suddenly, everything seemed to fall into place, and everyone was whispering about whether their relationship might have been more intimate than we thought. And can we talk about that infamous 2022 Oscars moment? After Will's shocking slap heard round the world, who was the first person to jump in and play peacemaker? You guessed it, Diddy. Now doesn't that make you raise an eyebrow? Was their special bond the reason Diddy rushed to smooth things over so quickly? The plot thickens, darling.
Chris, we're gonna solve that like family at the gold party, okay? But right now we're moving on with love. Everybody make some noise.
When you really dive deep into this mess, everything starts looking suspicious. Will and Diddy have been fighting these down-low rumors for what feels like an eternity. But honey, at this point, it's starting to seem like there might have been some truth hiding in plain sight all along. The situation got even more complicated when we discovered Will's marriage to Jada was basically smoke and mirrors, and there were whispers that his alleged shenanigans with Diddy might have played a role in their marital drama. Speaking of Jada, you won't believe what Jaguar Wright claimed. She said both Will and Jada are bisexual and have allegedly been caught up in some absolutely wild situations with young men in Hollywood. According to her bombshell revelations, August Alsina wasn't the only rapper caught in an entanglement with the Smiths. But here's where it gets absolutely insane. Jaguar said these young men were supposedly so traumatized by whatever happened that they literally fled the Smiths' house screaming. Can you even imagine?
And young men have left their house screaming to get away from them in their mentorship. Meek Mills.
And Jaguar Wright, bless her heart, wasn't playing any games. She went ahead and dropped names, specifically mentioning Meek Mill among the young rappers who were allegedly left traumatized by Will and Jada. The tea is scalding, darling.
Bashir Gray left that house screaming. August the only one that stayed, and I guess he was really sick. He needed the help.
But wait, there's more drama to unpack. Alexis Arquette dropped a bomb when she claimed Will's first marriage ended because his first wife Cherie caught him in bed with a man. In Alexis's exact words, "When Jada comes out as gay and her beard husband admits his first marriage ended when she walked into him servicing his sugar daddy Benny Medina, then I will listen to them. She being his first wife paid off silent. The plot just keeps thickening." Just like Diddy, Will Smith started facing his own allegations of misconduct. For instance, Trisha Paytas came forward in a now-deleted video, accusing him of allegedly forcing male dancers to sleep with him. The accusations are absolutely shocking.
About your cheating husband, my male dancers, when they didn't want to. How about talk about that?
But hold on to your pearls because there's even more. There are unconfirmed whispers suggesting Will might have helped Diddy use Brycer Gray to the point where the poor thing had a mental breakdown and had to leave the industry entirely. Let me give you the full tea on this situation. Brycer was introduced to Will Smith through his manager Charlie Mack. Charlie had secured Brycer a role on Empire, but being new to the industry, the young star needed guidance. When Brycer joined Empire, it didn't take long for him to catch Will Smith's eye. Will, being the Hollywood heavyweight he is, took Brycer under his wing and they developed what appeared to be a mentor-mentee relationship. On paper, it seemed like a dream come true. I mean, who wouldn't want career advice from one of Hollywood's biggest stars? But darling, things weren't quite as picture perfect as they seemed. Will saw potential in Brycer, not just as an actor, but as a rapper too. The funny thing is, Brycer had always dreamed of being a rapper. Acting just sort of happened when he auditioned for Empire. The show's focus on music made it seem like the perfect stepping stone, and let's be real, the paycheck didn't hurt. Under Will's guidance, a meeting was arranged with none other than Diddy himself. At the time, it seemed like the golden ticket for Brycer's music career. Diddy was an absolute powerhouse in the industry, and the opportunity felt massive. But looking back now, with everything that's come to light about Diddy and Will, those red flags were practically screaming. Of course, back then, nobody had any clue about the secrets these two were allegedly hiding. Remember how Jaguar Wright claimed Will allegedly has a thing for young boys? Well, guess what? His bestie Diddy has been accused of the same thing, and apparently the feds have been watching Diddy for over a decade now. Given everything we've heard about him, can we really say we're shocked? Probably not. It's starting to look like these two had way more in common than just their Hollywood success, if you know what I mean. Back in 2013, reports surfaced that Diddy was being investigated by federal agencies for sleeping with young boys. According to the reports, during a debriefing session with federal investigators, James Roseman, the music manager turned kingpin, was reportedly questioned about the preferences of entertainers, including whether Sean Diddy Combs was having intimate relationships with young boys. It's no wonder Will Smith is desperate to distance himself from all this drama. While he's never been directly accused of anything, these kinds of rumors can absolutely destroy a career, which explains why he's now speaking out against it and running from Diddy like his life depends on it. He even paused during a recent concert just to announce that he was never Diddy's friend. Talk about damage control.
Hear that, man? Ain't none of that stupid whenever y'all hear it, if somebody say that, it's a damn lie. I don't even like baby oil.
Well, let me tell you what the fans had to say about all this drama. They're not holding back. One person wrote, "Who does he think he's fooling?" Another demanded, "Diddy should not go down alone by himself. He should be snitching on all of them." Someone else suggested, "Basically, Will Smith handled his discretions responsibly and legally, unlike Sean Combs." Another fan speculated, "I feel like he low-key too on Diddy, and so are the other celebs who say this." And my personal favorite, in my candy voice, Ninja stopped with the lies, the lies, the lies. It's crystal clear that people aren't buying what Will's selling, but I'm dying to know how you feel about him throwing his former bestie under the bus like this. Because honey, this situation is an absolute hot mess. Let me know what you think about all this drama in the comments below, and then check out this next video. Check